So guys, as I promised you, I'm on Seven Sisters Road, I beg your pardon, West Green Road now in Seven Sisters, London. Trust me, yeah, you won't even believe that we're in the UK. I mean, the makeup and the culture and the ethnicity is so diverse. I'm probably the only one that's speaking English around here. I mean, you know, you got Igbo, you got Yoruba, you got Ghana, you got Ga, Shanti, you know, you got my brothers from Congo, you got people from all over the place. All the shops that we have back home, they have them over here. All the foods that we eat are also over here. So obviously if you're looking for Nigerian food and you want to get your stockfish, and stuff like that, then obviously you come to this area. Now most of the buildings that you see in this area were built in 1700s and 1800s. Now you need to understand that life is very hard in this town. You know, ignore what you see on television. Things are very hard. People are struggling to make ends meet over here. There's a high unemployment. If you're not born here, or if you haven't got papers to work in this town, it's going to be very, very rough. So this is where we get most of our foods, shops like this, and so on. All these buildings that you see have been here for a very long time. So what I'm really trying to say is, look, if you haven't really got the resources to come to this town, my advice is wait until you get the resources. If you've got a job in Nigeria and you're earning 100,000, 150, 200,000 naira a month, just come here for a holiday. Don't abandon your job and come to this funny town, because really and truly what you see on television, it is all hype. It's just like when you go to America, people get shocked thinking it was going to look exactly like it used to look in the films. No, it's not exactly like that, mate. Things are very hard here. If you haven't got family, you haven't got friends, you haven't got a source of income, the person will simply die out. So this is West Green Road. We're going to just walk up a bit so I can actually save a bit of memory. I've picked up the meat I need for tomorrow. So I've got 2 legs of lamb that I'm going to roast. And so on. I was going to get it from the butcher's, but as you can see, this is what I've got here and stuff like that. So that's it's a nice big fat leg of lamb. I got 2 of them in here and so on, rather than picking it up from the butcher's. Now you got a famous shop around here. Well, most of us used to hang out there many years ago. We still do. So for the guys and the girls, anyone who wants to look decent, get your nails, your hair, you know, you want to look sharp, get a trim, you know. Most of them are Igbos anyway, and so on and so forth. You've got Chinese shops, you know, you've got Afro-Caribbean restaurants, Nigerian restaurants, fast food, chicken and chips. But you can see, now the resolution of this film might be good, but I can assure you that it is very, very filthy, this environment. It is very, very run down. This is a classic ghetto. You'd be surprised that there's some people on this road here who probably haven't seen, you know, a penny in about 2 weeks. Particularly if they're not working. Things are not easy. So this is the West Green Road area. You know, it's where most of the Igbos or the Nigerians come to pick up all their stuff. These are the shops here. You know, you see all the packets of okporoko up there and so on and so forth. You know, and that brother over there, is one of our brothers from Rivers. Right. His village is not too far from my village. But as I said, I need to save memory, so I can't really cut this film. I'm going to give him my pleasantries. My brother, I'll go Francis' place. You know, I mean, I'll see you when I reach there. Sure you understand, yeah? God bless, man. All right, mate. So, yeah, that's a good guy. I've known that guy for ages, you know. You know, put up a lovely structure back home. That's what we all do. Any little penny you get, just use it and do something back home, because home is really the place to be. Here's another good guy here. Sam, how are you? Good. Yep, Sam's got a nice little joint over here. It's called The Bash, and so on. He used to work in that shop many years ago, but he's done well for himself and set up for himself. So this is where Sam hangs out, you know, and so on. And most of the people here are all mates. I've known them for 20 years, 25 years, and so on. But it is very, very African. Very, very African. You can see my friend Francis looking all nice in his white cap, sweeping the outside of his shop. Obviously, we're going to look to cut the tape as soon as we get there. I guess Francis have had a little bit of a flood. Yeah, right. And so on and so forth. And Francis will also make you look good. Francis, how are you? Happy Easter?
Right. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing very well, man.
Good.
I'm doing good. Boy, you're worldwide, man. You're going worldwide, man. How's everybody in here? You know what I mean?
See what the council is doing to me, man.
Well, you know what I mean? You know, like I always say, if you want something done properly, you might as well do it yourself. You know what I mean? You know? Francis is just going to let us into his shop. We're going to pop in there for a few seconds and so on. And then the banyo. Good afternoon. Madam, well done. Okay, how are you? How are you, sir?
My pastor.
God bless you, sir.
My pastor.
God bless you, sir. How are you, sir?
My pastor.
God bless you, sir.
Easter.
Happy Easter to you. Samson, how are you, man? You know. And this is where we are.